Yeah, just chat. I definitely want to hear your predicted lineup because I have no idea.
I actually don't know. You never know with Wenger. Could be a Wobie left wing back. All I know. That's what he did at City. That's what he did at City.
Do you know what? Wobie seems to be his new Walker, isn't it? Like,
don't say that.
No, but Wobie's a much better player than Walker, though. Isn't it? Like, at least he's actually got an end product. Do you know what I mean? But like, you know what he did with Theo, where like he just stuck with him and play him over people. You'd be like, what's he doing?
No, but
he's doing it with
Wobie is a disciplined player. We should probably do this in there.
It's alright, I'll just say that we started off like, okay, hello everyone, welcome back. I am joined by the Football Banter Show once again. We are doing the Arsenal preview as the lovely Devo here is an Arsenal fan.
What's up, Vegas Red on me?
Oh,
come on, you gooners.
So charming. Anyways, we've got two neutrals in the likes of Gaz and Drifty, our Liverpool fans, and let's get started. Let's continue with the lineup.
So
we're talking about, I would be
predicted Arsenal lineup. Check in goal because we sold our best goalkeeper. Don't know why.
Right, you think he's better than Czech?
Yes, Czech has been. Czech has been like, he's not bad, but he's on his way out.
Yeah, I agree.
Do you know what I mean? He should be taken out back. That's he's like, you know, take him to the park. Take him to the park and then just leave him there, let him run around and leave him there. Get back in the car, go home. Tell the kids, I don't know what happened. So
till someone hands him in.
I don't know his skull cap. Who's your friend to Arsenal?
His address inside the back room.
So let's see where you're from. Oh, Arsenal.
Yeah. Please return to Mr. Wenger.
Poor Chet.
Yeah. No, he's a legend. Don't get me wrong, he's a legend. But there comes a time where you have to pass the torch, and you know.
You could say that about Wenger.
Yeah, no, I completely agree. Wenger's another one. You know, take him out back.
Oh, no, believe me, the park. You know, this was. This is the sheds.
Don't get me wrong. I've never been a Wenger out, like one of those people. The Wenger out for no apparent reason. But there comes a time where, you know, the game kind of passes you by. Wenger's still very old-fashioned in his like the fact that he don't make a substitution before the 67th minute. Never before the 67th minute. There ain't gonna be a substitution. Don't even think about it. Unless you're injured, you stay on the pitch.
28th minute injury.
No. I tell you what. Even if someone got sent off in the 28th minute, he'll just turn the people around on the pitch, just switch them over. 67th minute, he'll be like, okay, let's make a sub. It's like, I don't know. It's like he has a bet when the first substitution is.
But when managers do them early substitutions, even if it's necessary for the game, the confidence is always really drained from that guy. And I feel like Wenger's the type of person who always wants to uplift. So I don't even think it's bad management in terms of he don't know what to do. I just don't think he don't want to be like 35th minute, it's not working. I'm going to drag him off because then he knows that player's going to feel like shit. And then it's going to, you know what I mean?
At the same time.
It's loyalty with Wenger. Everything with Wenger is loyalty. I feel like he's the most loyal. Like, you know, he's the type of manager you would want if you was like in retail or something, because he'd make working in retail just feel so much better. Do you know what I mean? Like,
because you could come in 15 minutes late and you know you ain't gonna get sacked.
And he'll probably let you go 20 minutes early. Do you know what I mean?
You could punch him in his face and he'd find a reason as to why you done it. He'd go, I know I was in the way of his fist.
No, I don't think so. Wenger's a bit of a bad man.
I don't think he is.
You wouldn't want to try and punch him in the face.
Way too loyal. Way too loyal. Them players will let him down.
No, he's a big guy as well, Wenger.
Okay, back to lineup.
But so lineup check. Koscielny, El Neni, I reckon, and Monreal, Bellerin, and if Kolasinac is fit, it'll be him. If not, probably Iwobi in the left wing back role again. Xhaka, if Ramsey's fit, Ramsey. If not, I don't know what he's going to do in there. Probably play Coquelin. Let's hope not.
He's alright in midfield.
I just don't.
Don't get me wrong. I don't think he's a good player, but at least when he's in the middle of the park, he's not got as much to worry about because obviously he's got the defence behind.
No, but he's quite good. He's supposed to be the defensive one, but he seems to think that he's some sort of like attacking threat.
Yeah.
Never scored a goal in his life. He loves to go forward and try to play these intricate balls. Like that's not what you're there for. Just kick people. That's what you're there for. Run around and kick things.
He used to be good at it.
Yeah, he was. And then that
was the best hamstring pull in the history of hamstring.
I shouldn't laugh.
Is there really? There's got to be a million.
Yeah, there's loads. So if Ramsey's not fit, it'll be Coquelin, and then Ozil, Sanchez, Lacazette, I reckon.
You hope.
But although Welbeck is fit, and he loves to play Welbeck in these kind of games, actually. So Welbeck could be in there, actually. Instead of Lacazette, probably.
Oh no!
Yeah, because then he doesn't have to start Lacazette.
He doesn't have to start Lacazette. Yeah.
Yeah, but that's what he did when he came to Anfield. It didn't quite work out, so I don't know if he did.
The only difference is that was away. This is at the Emirates, so that could be a slight.
When you're playing against a team as good as Tottenham with a defence that doesn't really leak goals, you need that killer. Welbeck is not a killer. He needs at least 3 or 4 chances before he hit the target.
No, Welbeck's a killer. He's a killer of hope.
I was waiting. What are you going to say?
Anytime there's a 1-on-1, it's Welbeck. You're like,
get the rebound.
Put the kettle on his wrist.
To this, I remember to this day, before we signed him, and there's rumours of us signing him, I put on Facebook, if Wenger ever signs Welbeck, I don't know what I'm gonna do. Remember how much I used to cuss Welbeck? This is why I don't call him Welbs or that guy. I call him Welbeck because I don't think he deserves a nickname. I swear to God, I don't call him nothing else. Welbeck. Every time I talk to Welbeck,
it was a crazy signing.
I didn't see it coming, man.
It was a crazy signing. I don't. He should have signed Lacazette in that window. Yeah. That was the window where, what was he, 28 mil at that point?
No, but to be fair, that window was the season before he went on in madness for Lyon. So they were still...
But everyone kind of already knew he was that... You know what I mean? Like, Wenger normally likes to get people when they're, like, younger and not as known and then make them.
But forget, even this season we weren't going to sign him. Like, Atletico Madrid had him signed. And then that flopped. And then he was like, yeah, all right, we'll have him. You know what I mean? So that wasn't like we wanted to go out and get him. That was an afterthought. I think Wenger just decided, you know what, he's there, I might as well take him.
It might be like, well, Wenger's not starting him now.
I was about to say
didn't really want him as an option, possibly.
Yeah, it's a bit of a strange signing now.
Yeah, is he a Wenger signing then?
Doesn't look like it.
Well, I don't think Wenger is the kind of... He's not a manager to take a player that's given to him. Yeah. Like, he must have given it the go-ahead.
Yeah, but maybe Kroenke and all the other guys thought, we've worked out we can afford to buy this guy. It will make the fans think that we're trying because he costs a lot of money. Wenger might have thought, well, I can't get Mbappe, so if that's all you can give me, that's all you can give me. So not that he didn't have the final say, but maybe he wasn't really on it, but the board were like, let's try and make the fans happy. Because
if he was really on it, he would have went and got him before Atletico Madrid went in for it. But I do think there's an element of truth in the Mbappe thing, in that we were actually thinking we could probably, maybe not pull off the Mbappe thing, but pull off the Lamar thing and use the Mbappe as kind of like a what do you call it? Smoke screen, But tough.
You went for Lamar pretty late, though.
We fudged up the whole situation. Like, Lamar was at our training ground, like, long time before all of that happened. He's at our training ground.
Yeah,
we
right at the beginning, right?
Yeah, and we still messed it up. It's typical Arsenal. That's what we do.
In June?
Yeah, man, transfer windows are horrible for an Arsenal fan. It's just...
well, it's much more boring for a Spurs fan. We only do activity on the last day.
Yeah, that's because that's when you can see. Well, that's like Levy likes to shop in the reduced aisle.
And we get Oreo.
He goes to Tesco's only after 5 p.m.
the dry pasta.
Yeah, you don't go in the morning. It's like $2.99, not for me. £1. All right.
We'll see how Oreo turns out then.
So yeah, the Tottenham predicted lineup.
Okay, so hopefully Lloris is back. Otherwise, we'll have to play Gaza in goal, which should be interesting. Although he played well against Palace, but this is a different test. Toby, not heard anything about him, so I think he's a missing person. Jan was apparently injured, couldn't play for Belgium. Hopefully he's fit, and if so, then Jan, Dyer and Sanchez in the back three, Trippier on the right, Davies on the left, although loads of people actually are like, oh, shall we play Rose or Davies? I think Davies has been so good this season. He's improved so much that I personally would like to play Davies, although Rose likes a good North London derby. We know that.
He does, yeah.
So we can get back to that in a minute. And then hopefully Winks is fit because he pulled out of England duties. So hopefully Dembele could start. I'd love if he could finally start a game. That would be brilliant. And then Deli Kane and Eric.
He's got a new nickname for Deli.
Kelly.
So you know when you guys played us, he knew that because of the pace of Salah and the fact he could cut in,
that's why
he put Aurier there. Maybe he might assume that Sanchez will be on the same side, he will put Lacazette, and maybe he might put Aurier there again.
He might do. That's actually a very, very good point.
Because he'll know that Sanchez and whoever will like to cut, and they're not going to go to, do you know what I mean? So maybe he might think, do the same thing again, because Aurier was amazing against us, do you know what I mean? There were the odd moments because Salah is so quick. But he still had a really good game, so you know what I mean?
But I think the Salah and Sanchez are slightly different threat in that. Salah's very just forward thinking, direct forward.
So Sanchez, when he plays wide,
he's very tricky.
He is very like direct.
No, but Sanchez will drop deep and he'll get involved in it, and then he'll make darts off the ball in the middle and all that kind of stuff. Where Salah, once he's got the ball, he's thinking, I want to go pass it down. You know what I mean? Or I'm going to make a run in and try and get the ball behind the defence. Sanchez doesn't make that many runs in behind the defence. He always wants to pick up the ball.
To the ball, innit?
Do you know what I mean? So that's another problem. The only one we have really who makes a run in behind is Lacazette, and no one ever finds him.
So he'll be better off playing Rose then, you think? Like to just keep the natural width.
I kind of hope they don't play Danny Rose. Because for me, Danny Rose is the best left back in the league.
Has he been playing well since he came back? Because
he's been alright. He's not been fully fit. He had to actually get subbed off against Palace. He didn't last a full 90. He got subbed off in extra time. Like Davies actually had to come on in the stoppage time. So he's not fully fit. But I mean,
he's been out for a while though, isn't it? So
yeah, but
it's to be expected.
He went out in January-ish, so he's been back. He got back relatively quickly, and then he played for England, so he's back now. I think if he's fully fit, that's an interesting debate. Like I actually prefer a fully fit Danny Rose, a match fit as well, in his head as well. He is better than Davies on paper, although Davies has improved drastically this season. But you know, Rose and North London derbies and volley shots and all that.
Yeah, Rose does pop up with the odd goal here and there, isn't it? I've noticed he's one of those left backs that kind of likes to make that late run, and he'll get the odd goal from it. So.
Although having said that, it's still obviously it's midweek internationals. There still could be, you know.
That's why we're recording this before
Well, I mean, that's why I'm saying as long as there's no injury.
Davies and Rose both play again, don't they? So
well, we'll see. But this is just what we've got on paper.
When they're both injured.
Yeah, why not? Why not? You wished injury on us earlier. I wish we needed.
I'm one player, and you did two now.
Yeah, 2 for 1. We always have to go one better than you lot.
Charming. Okay, so let's go with scorelines. Start with you.
I think Arsenal's going to win for some reason.
I
know this is the worst channel to ever talk about an Arsenal win, but there's just something.
Do be kind to him.
I don't know. Whenever Arsenal are really down, they always pull off some crazy result.
Do you think they're really, really down though? Because the City loss.
Right, they're not as down as they could be, but.
Yeah, because the City loss was expected. I mean, if I'm honest, I think anyone sensible would have said that City will win that game. So I don't think they can be on the down. They're not as down as they could be, but I think that was quite embarrassing for them themselves. I think Liverpool was more embarrassing.
Yeah, but they bounced straight back.
That was a long time ago. Now we're still talking about it.
But they bounced straight back, right? You were undefeated.
Yeah, because they sold
7 games in a row.
They were undefeated for about 5 games after that.
I swear we didn't win 7 on the trot. It was
undefeated
7.
Yeah. You know, so after another battering for Man City, mate, I don't know. I think it'll be a high scoring game. I think it'll be very entertaining. I'm gonna say 2-1 Arsenal, being realistic, but I can see a 3-2 to Arsenal. I just think the game's gonna be like, we're gonna sit back afterwards and gonna be like, wow, that was very un-Tottenham like to let in 3 goals. I don't know why, I just got a feeling.
Alright, fair enough, guys.
I think it hinges on Wenger. If he starts Lacazette, which he's not going to, so this is all irrelevant, but if he starts Lacazette, I think Arsenal will take the lead. Both teams know they can hurt each other going forward, although Tottenham's defence is better. I think Alderweireld is a massive loss. If Lloris is out as well, that's even bigger. Harry Kane's going to score, we know that already. I'm going to go with Tottenham 3, Arsenal 1. I don't like Arsenal or Tottenham, so it doesn't really bother either way. But I've got a feeling Tottenham are going to win 3-1. I think Arsenal have a lion's share of the possession, but I think Tottenham will just be more decisive going forward, I've got a feeling. So yeah, sorry Dev, but...
You know what? It's November, right? November, we are notoriously bad. We haven't won a game this November so far, and we've played Red Belgrade at home. So for me, I think you know, I would like personally, I'd like to see Jack Wilshere start just to give the crowd a boost, because they'll be really into it if they see Jack Wilshere start. He'll be really into it, probably injure himself in 28th minute, or injure someone else. Is Wanyama fit?
He's training,
Yeah?
so he might be back, but...
I heard Wanyama was out for a while.
Oh, some people said he's out for the whole season, but he's training.
Yeah, but he's
so-
a unit.
He's an X-Men,
Do you know what I
isn't
mean?
he? Yeah, he's an
he's
X-Men. He's got
X-Men.
like that healing property.
Yeah,
Yeah,
and
no,
Wilshere will
Wolverine.
go after him. That would be brilliant. To see
Wilshere would just
Wilshere-
bounce off him.
That would be a very bad idea.
Have you not seen Jack Wilshere before? He
He's
goes
like
for
a
the
pit bull,
biggest
isn't
guy.
he?
on the
Sounds
pitch.
like a little terrier
he's like
who
a
just go
terrier.
up to the wall and just bounce
Yeah.
off.
Yeah,
Oh, he's a madman. That's why we love him.
He's a
Yeah,
terrier.
but
Jack
that-
doesn't
Sounds like
back.
you lot.
Jack doesn't back down from anything.
Yeah, do you know what? There's bravery and stupidity, though.
Yeah,
man.
but we need more.
More
Stupidity.
stupidity.
No, but you know what? We need more. We need more like
People with balls, isn't it?
stupidity with balls.
Yeah.
Yeah, like aggressive
Cojones-
stupidity rather than
Cojones,
just
shout out to Dini.
dance breed stupidity that we usually get, where
Yeah.
people are like trying to play the ball out their own 6-yard box. That kind of stupidity we don't need.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We need stupidity where they're like, "Oh, fight this man."
Yeah.
Even though I know I'm gonna lose, oh, fight him. We
a
need
foot.
that.
And as long as he doesn't end up like Joe Allen, getting his face literally lifted off the floor by Dini, because I mean,
No, but Joe Allen,
Wanyama
no.
versus Jack is kind of the same thing.
No, but Jack, I rate
Wanyama's not going to
Jack.
touch him though, not like Dini.
I rate Joe Allen for that because Dini was taking the piss. Joe Allen didn't back down. I rate that. Like he would have got bus up, but you're on national TV.
He was
You can't
off the
back
ground
down.
like a baby. I mean, it's not.
Is that the Simba Lion King?
Like the Lion King,
Put Simba down.
But yeah, I think this game's got a draw written all over it, and I'm gonna say either 1-1 or 2-2. I can't decide between 1-1. It was 1-1 last season,
Yeah.
so
Last
let's go-
three seasons,
Last 3
actually,
seasons.
yeah.
So let's go for 4. Why not?
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking as well. Just because it is a derby, so form goes out the window. Their form, our form, anything. They might be more lively as well, so they'll get your fire and spirit up in there because it
Yeah.
is a derby. And precisely because of that, and history would suggest it as well. And I just don't know what team we're going to play, what team they're going to play. That's even more unpredictable. So yeah, I'm going to go 1-1 as well. Anything else you guys like to add?
Xhaka will get sent off.
Oh,
Yeah, I was gonna
wow.
say,
That's
there'll be
even...
there'll be a red
yeah,
card.
Xhaka will get sent off.
Oh, okay,
Yeah.
wow. Okay, there you go.
You know, just quickly on Xhaka, how do you feel about him now? Because I remember at the beginning, everybody thought like he was going to be an amazing player. I know 30 mil's not a lot of money, but for Arsenal it was, and there was like all this hype. But he's really getting on fans' nerves now. As an Arsenal fan yourself, how do you feel about Xhaka?
I like Xhaka. I think in order for him to work, he has to have the right partner next to him. I think Santi Cazorla would have been perfect,
Yeah.
but obviously, you know, we know the problems he's having. Xhaka needs to get out of this kind of... He just gives the ball away too easily in dangerous positions.
Sloppy as well, isn't it?
Like, he's very sloppy. We know he hasn't got the legs. He's not the most mobile. I think Xhaka and Coquelin as a pair just doesn't work. Xhaka and Ramsey shows little flashes that it could work, but Ramsey's too gung-ho.
Yeah.
And if you leave Xhaka by himself to hold the midfield when being, you know, trying to stop a counter-attack, he might as well not be there. Do you know what I mean? He hasn't got the legs to cover the ground.
It's like putting a fridge in the middle of the pitch.
This is why I like El Neni next to Xhaka, because El Neni's got the legs, he could do the leg work. But to answer your question, I think Xhaka, it's unfair on him that people are so negative towards him, because he has his strengths and we're not playing to it. So
Whose strength are you playing to?
that's the problem. That's the problem. We've lost our identity. We used to be quick passing and all this kind of stuff, and that's gone. Xhaka is not that kind of person. He will spread the ball 50 yards. He could put it on like a 2-pence piece from 50 yards, but we don't have those runners.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? You've got people coming short for the ball.
Yeah.
Xhaka wants to put it over top. The only one who's making that run is Lacazette, and the only person who can find him is Xhaka. Do you know what I mean? Everyone else has got it, and he's making these runs. And you can see how many times in the game he'll turn around and be like, and then just trundle back on side.
Maybe that's what Walcott would do then. He'd make runs.
Yeah, but Walcott's not clever. How many times does Walcott make that run and he's offside? It's like, you're the quickest player in the league. Why are you offside?
Is he though?
Well, he used to be, but he's one of them. We all know that's
Well,
what.
that's fine. One of I'll take the quickest.
If he can't use his pace, there's literally no point in him being a footballer.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
If he wasn't quick, he'd be just playing on Sundays.
Yeah,
definitely, like
he
in
maybe
the
not on
past.
Sundays, maybe Tuesday nights, goals. You know, he might not even be able to get like 11 at a time. But yeah, we haven't got that kind of team set up for Xhaka to flourish, I think.
Yeah, so it's just interesting because I know there was a lot of hype behind him,
Mixture,
and it
yeah.
seems to have died now. So
Oh, if you would have seen him playing for Mönchengladbach like before, it was completely different. It looked like a different player altogether.
He had legs next to him, didn't he?
Yeah,
In the
he
middle of the park.
had Kramer next to him
Yeah.
running up around like a madman. So
Well, we
Is
know
what
all
it
about
is.
foreign players coming to North London and not performing.
Jansen.
Yeah.
That's messed up there.
I know, you know,
That cold starting.
not even the Spurs fans will stick up for
No.
Jansen. It's like,
What can I stick up for? They're like,
Poor-
that lad's a lovely guy. I'm
Poor
sure
guy.
he is. He looks decent and looks like a humble human being, but what has he
Say
done?
something bad about him. Cuss him. Cuss him.
Jansen, your shit.
Yeah, you got
Tell it for her. Telepathic. Jansen, your shit.
Wait, we still loaned him out. He's still technically our player.
Yeah, that's even worse.
Yeah.
At least they sold Ox.
He's scoring goals, yeah. Well,
Is he
Ox-
scoring goals in
Yeah,
Turkey?
yeah,
Is he?
yeah, yeah.
I could score goals in Turkey. Yeah.
That's a venomous place, bro.
I could
There's
score
pressure.
goals.
That's pressure. Like in most countries, if you don't score goals, they discuss you. Like there, if you don't score goals,
Poet.
you're in danger. You're in danger. Your life is in
Like it's flying
danger.
past
And
your
that
head.
right there is why he's banging them in.
Maybe that's what you
He's
do.
too
life
young
on
to
the line.
die.
we need to be a bit more savage with
Yeah,
this.
savage.
Okay, yeah, we've got carried away. So that was pretty much it for this preview. Thank you so much for the Football Banter Show for joining me once again. Alright, that's it for this video. I hope you enjoyed. Subscribe to these guys if you haven't already, because why not? They do all sorts of content. Subscribe to me if you haven't already as well. You somehow stumbled across this. And yeah, like this video, share it if you want to. If you are excited about this game, let me know what your score predictions are in the comments down below. And without further ado, come on you Spurs!